eating my chicken sandwich. I had what various forgetful people, might call a moment of clarity. Now, Jesus came into the world for the remission of sins. I think that means that Christians should not be sinners, not actually, and that I think as well, that does not imply that God forgives sin, not at all. And if there is an effectual point about Jesus for the Christians, then I think that means that Christians really are not allowed to sin, not at all, or else they will go to eternal condemnation. Mhm. Now, I'm not Christian myself, not at all. So I think it's sort of interesting to like make the point, like, imagine theologians, white guy inside of the planet, theologians around the world stumble for the first time in human history. I read that Christian literature at about age 20. First time I read that, I realized God does not forgive sins, not at all. Second time I read it. Third time I read it. There's nothing in here that can validly argue that God forgives sins, not at all. Trying to make that point with various priests. I was raised Catholic. Try to make that point with various priests. Hmm. Everybody sins. Hmm. Hmm. That seems sort of convenient. For a bunch of so-called white Americans. Really white Europeans out of teeny tiny little countries brought up a big huge population. Seems sort of convenient though. Imagine them standing at the so-called pearly gates. Okay. They're standing in line. A bunch of people standing in line. The way that Jesus set that up for Christians in the Christian heaven, because there are many gods. The way that Jesus set that up for Christians within the Christian heaven, they're all standing in line. And St. Peter assessing each person. Finally says, if you believe in forgiveness of sins, raise your hands. Step out of the line, please. Sort of obvious. Sort of really tragic. I'm sort of certain that God, Yahweh, whatever you wanted to try and translate those Hebrew letters with or without vowel points, would not want to get in serious trouble with a bunch of other deities, not actually all those people had to step out of line were condemned for all of eternity. As if Christians can afford to preach, considering what priests and preachers around the world thus far throughout history have thought about what the Christian literature implies. I mean, I just can't believe that they would continue preaching. Not at all. I can't believe that they would keep churches open. Not at all. They're going to get their God condemned, man. I'm not playing about it. Not at all. If he's still in his own little paradise, bud, I might even be surprised at this point in history. I just wanted to make you aware of that.